This Thursday, almost no trains will be running across most of England. Train drivers from 15 operating companies are on strike. The average salary of train drivers in the UK is £57,000 a year. And what are they striking for? They're striking for more pay. It's pure greed, isn't it? Why are they paid so much in the first place? Because over the course of several years, train companies have allowed themselves to be mercilessly bullied by militant trade unions. What are the consequences of grossly excessive driver pay? A totally inadequate train network across the whole country. Insufficient money spent on improving, maintaining and modernising train fleets, tracks and stations. Whilst train drivers get an average 57 grand a year, rail station managers get an average of 37,000 and rail maintenance workers receive an average 36,000. No surprise then that none of our trains run on time and are constantly beset by mechanical failures. But let's not demonise the train drivers too much, because the three best paid Network Rail executives are paid 585 grand, 415 grand and 385 grand. Astronomical and sickening amounts of money for essentially incompetent senior management presiding over woefully failing services. So, corruption and greed is the culture in the UK rail industry, as it is sadly in so many professional spheres. And it's our own fault for putting up with it. For decades we've been late for work on delayed trains. Filthy, grossly overcrowded trains. We put up with paying extortionate sums for a monthly ticket and yet never being able to find a seat. Not that you'd want one, as it's probably covered in old chewing gum. And so we stand flinchingly wedged against a window under someone's armpit, not able to breathe, dizzy, nauseous, on the point of suffocation. On a regular basis you'll witness someone fainting in the carriage and count your blessings that it's not you. You arrive at work exhausted, dishevelled and frankly traumatised. And yet this has been going on for so many years. We've all suffered it so many times. We treat it as though it's normal, as if it's a perfectly acceptable level of service, rather than what it in fact is, which is a form of severe abuse. When you work for organisations that are failing this badly, where huge numbers of people suffer every day because of the abysmal job that you're doing, you don't deserve financial reward. If you base it on performance, anyone who works in the UK rail industry, whether it be a driver, manager, maintenance worker or executive, isn't worth more than about 20 grand a year. As it is, the executive should be sacked immediately. And for all the other employees, if you want better pay, do a better job, provide a better service and stop making everyone's life a misery. Please do like and subscribe and support my content by following the links below this video. Also check out my return to stand-up, currently playing on the Comedy Unleashed YouTube channel, a link for which can also be found beneath this video.